What's up YouTube? Thank you for watching Aim for Survival, and today we've got the January unboxing of the SHTF mystery box. Stay tuned. Okay, like I was saying, this is January 2019. This is the first SHTF mystery box for this year. Now, we went in, as usual, at the primary level. It is $19.99. Next step up would have been the pro level at $49.99. And if you had the urge to splurge, you would have the elite level at $89.99. There's a lot of good gear in all of this, guys. It fits in the budget. Let's crack her open and see what we got. And to open it today, we're going to be using the one-shot, one-kill fixed blade knife that we received in last month's box. Got it open. We do have a little bit of packing paper, and we do have an item card. This will break down the values of each individual items, helping you find a description and a retail value. First up, we have a waterproof first aid guide. Comes in at $7.99. That'll be this right here. So here we go, guys. We got a pamphlet, a first aid pamphlet, and most people think survival is just, hey, throwing yourself out there in the woods and getting through it. Really is a science to it, and keeping that body healthy and alive and warm. So what we're looking for on this pamphlet, immediately I see identifications for poison ivy, poison sumac. It does distinguish between different insect bug bites, bug stings. I do see a chart here showing things about heat exhaustion and heat stroke. On the back we have minor strains, choking hazard, a CPR diagram. It's a lot of good information, everybody, and while you would think survival is just going out there and getting through it, there is a science to survival, keeping that body warm, keeping it healthy. Definitely learn how to identify poison ivy, poison sumac. You do not want to come in contact with either. You don't want to burn it. If it's hanging off some of your brush, you don't want to inhale the smoke off of it. Just keep going, guys. So the waterproof first aid guide comes in at $7.99. I will go ahead and do a knife early in the video. I already see what's going to be my favorite. And we've got a Timberwolf folding knife. Okay guys, folding knife can go a long ways. I do prefer a fixed blade knife. However, if you have a one-hand deployable folding knife, it can be just as handy. Immediately coming out of the wrapper, I do see a glass break and a seatbelt cutter. These seatbelt cutters can be useful for many things, especially if you have to remove clothing from an injured individual. These can come in handy if they're sharp enough. We do have their logo in gold on the knife. Pocket clip on the back. It's not reversible. Does say assisted opening, but it did not fly open like I was expecting it to. However, I was able to get it open with one hand. It is a liner lock. A little harder to do with gloves. Let's give it a fair shot, guys. Well, it doesn't lock into place, but it's still a blade. Okay, so the assisted open folding knife comes in at $14.99. Next up, we do have a 5-in-1 survival whistle. It comes in as a Trailblazer product. Here we are, the 5-in-1 survival whistle. First thing that sticks out is the reeded whistle inside it. Ooh. It actually put out a lot of noise. The reeded whistle will be more audible through the woods. Trees will actually absorb the sound. On the back we do have a floating compass. With a little bit of time it does point north, which is in that direction. I do see a small flint striker on the side. Definitely have to give this a test here in just a second. We do have an O-ring sealed storage compartment. We could put matches or dry tinder in here. We do have a small mirror to be used in first aid, checking them blind spots, or signaling, using the sunlight to reflect. I definitely see this being useful for, say, kayaking. That reeded whistle will catch attention over distance, that compass, but make sure you're getting to the island you intend to. Got a neck lanyard so that if you go in, it goes in with you, and it's waterproof. That O-ring gasket will ensure that you either have matches, like the Yuko Storm matches, or tinder, like say cotton ball. Guys, good little handy tool. Definitely good for beginners. I think I might even use this year's splash kit. We'll see. So again, this survival whistle comes in at $4.99. Definitely a good value for what you're getting. I can see that lanyard, a cheap nylon cord, being useful if you really needed to in a pinch, possibly to tie up or tie down a tarp. Next, we have a self-inflating pillow from Intense Wilderness Survival Gear. So Intense Wilderness Survival Gear, this is not a company I've seen a lot of in the SHTF mystery box, and it is a self-inflating camping pillow. Now, I've been out and about many times, and I've had to use my clothing as a pillow, and I'll tell you what, it gets hard really fast. This is actually a very small package, a little bit longer than your Nalgene bottles, but they're about the same diameter, I guess to say. It does come in a nice drawstring pack. I can already see that it has its own bands to keep it rolled up into a small, tight package. Unrolling it, it is about the perfect size. Very little weight involved to it at all. It's about 16 by 9.5 inches long. Opening this up, I immediately hear it sucking air in. We could help it out. Right, so fully inflated. It's definitely a soft material. Don't air it up all the way, give it just a little bit of flex. It'll improve your sleep quality on, say, a camping trip. Definitely will put it with my other inflatable mattress. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so the self-inflating pillow comes in at $12.99. Definitely a bonus for our camping gear. Next up is my personal favorite of this month. I've already showed you a knife, so wonder what it's going to be. Next up, we do have a 2-pack of tent lights coming in at $6.99, and it is a Trailblazer product. So we got a 2-pack of tent lights, guys. Now, I've always preached about having a light that you can hang, a non-flame reliant source of light. These are in the shape of a light bulb, very lightweight plastic build. Do have a hook that you can hang this possibly from a lanyard, from a ridge line, off a tent pole. And guys, you don't have to worry about fire. Fire in a tent is a bad thing. You ever try to deal with a zipper in a hurry? You know what I'm talking about. So anyways, looking at this light bulb, it does require 3 AAA batteries, and I went ahead and put it in. Turning it on, you have a small, soft light. Now this will be handy, definitely protect your night sight a little bit better than a glaring LED light, but it also has a strobe function. So definitely could be useful for being found or located. I love it when you can hang a light, guys. We're going to have to do a whole video on that. Get your karaoke on too. Okay, so we got the 2 hanging tent lights for $6.99. Last but not least, my personal favorite is a folding handsaw. Comes in as a Trailblazer product for $9.99. Here we go, guys. It is a folding handsaw. This is one of the best multi-tools in a survival situation or in a camp scenario. It does have a button on the back that locks it into place. It is slightly flimsy so that when you're actually using it, it does not snap off. I've been told it has a locking feature in there to keep you from cutting your finger while closing it. And it locks in the cutting position. You have a very ergonomical handle. This will keep you from sliding off the back. Rubberized grip in case it is raining out. Easy to use when you're cold like I am right now. You won't lock it on your fingers. Guys, a folding saw has so many uses. You can use it to process the material. off of a tree to make a bird nest. Of course, you can use it for its intended purpose for sawing small saplings down. This would be great for up to 3 inches. You can build you a shelter, trap triggers, tripods for cooking, or anything really. Guys, don't underestimate your handsaw. Go ahead and put a bright color lanyard on there if you can. This one does have a lanyard hole. With a sharp 90 spine that this does have, we can test it out with a ferro rod. Works just fine. So you can make your tinder bundle, you can ignite your tinder bundle, you can saw down small fuels, make your fires more efficient. I'm not kidding, guys, it is cold out here. I hope you can see the snow. Okay guys, this has been the January 2019 unboxing of the SHTF mystery box at the primary level. It does come in with a January retail of totaling $57.94. We only gave 20 bucks, guys, so that's about $38 worth of value. Again, we do have the assisted opening rescue knife that does include glass break and a seatbelt cutter. We do have a waterproof first aid guide. Now, if you have not looked into one of these guides, guys, this one is perfect. You can throw it in your pack, teach the kids as they go. Quick reference if you're unsure what you're looking at. Again, we have a 5-in-1 survival whistle. I love it when it has a reeded whistle. Very useful, very useful. We do have a self-inflating pillow, which will just make life in camp a lot more comfortable. It'll improve your sleep. Next, we have the folding handsaw, my favorite item of the month. Look forward to using this on many trips. Great addition to a kit build. I do have several kits for several different things. Possibly both of these will go into my splash kit for kayaking this year. And last but not least, we did have the 2-pack of hanging camp lights, guys. I'm very passionate about having a light you can hang, even if it's just a lanyard with a quick clip on your flashlight. Guys, I appreciate you watching this unboxing of the SHTF mystery box. If you haven't already, smash your like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and as always, stay safe.